Welcome to Billy Fandom Show. I'm your host, Paul. So today we are going to dive deep into the stories behind the silver screen and the business that makes it all happen. Today we got the latest Marvel blockbusters box office performance to a potential game changer. So let's talk about the latest offering from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before we do so, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you may get all of our videos. Thunderbolts. This highly anticipated flick has just hit theaters and the initial numbers are in. With a domestic opening of $76 million, it's fair to say it hasn't exactly smashed previous Marvel opening records. While still a significant sum, it falls short of some of Marvel's more stellar launches. Globally, Thunderbolts pulled in $162.1 million, which is actually just shy of initial forecasts. Now, considering the movie's production budget before marketing and advertising was a hefty $180 million, the pressure is on for strong legs in the coming weeks. The good news? Thunderbolts has landed an A- cinema score along with positive exits on platforms like PostTrack and Rotten Tomatoes. This suggests that audiences who did see the movie generally enjoy it. The big question now is whether this positive word of mouth will translate into consistent viewership, especially when compared to recent films that opened under 100 million. We are talking about movies like Eternals, which opened at $71.2 million and then saw a significant 62% drop in its second weekend, ultimately finishing with $164.8 million domestically and a B cinema score. And then there's Captain America Brave New World, which debuted with $88.8 million, but plummeted by a staggering 68% in its second weekend, ending its domestic run at $200.2 million with a B- cinema score. Interestingly, Thunderbolts seems to be resonating particularly well with female audiences, with 38% of women giving the film an A cinema score. This is a promising sign, as there's anticipation that more women will head to theaters next weekend for Mother's Day. The film's only real competition that weekend is Lionsgate Shadow Force, starring Kerry Washington and Omar Sy. Another encouraging sign for Marvel is that Thunderbolts skewed young, with 62% of the audience being under 35. This demographic is often key for long-term box office success. Adding to this potential boost, ComScore reports that 32% of all colleges will be on summer break next Friday, increasing to 49% by May 12th. This influx of younger viewers with more free time could provide a significant lift for Thunderbolts in the coming weeks. So while Thunderbolts' opening wasn't record-breaking, the positive audience reception and favorable upcoming conditions offer a glimmer of hope for a strong and sustained run. We'll be keeping a close eye on those second weekend numbers. And now, let's check on the top 10 movies for this weekend at the box office. And of course, we have Thunderbolts with $76 million domestic release, and in second place we have Sinners with $33 million. A Minecraft movie, $13.7 million. The Accountant 2, $9.4 million. Until Dawn, $3.8 million. The Amateur, $1.8 million. The King of Kings, $1.6 million. Warfare, $1.2 million. And Hit, the third case, almost $1 million with $955,000. Guru Nanak has, or well, I don't know if I pronounce it well, with $685,000. So those are the numbers for the box office for this past weekend. What can we say about all of this? Well, we might say that it is not as bad news for Marvel and the industry, and well, although it is not as good news, we might say that, well, the movie has really good scores with the audience. Also, the other alternatives have pulled more audiences to go to the theater. Now, what do you think about all of this? Share your thoughts down below. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, make a comment if you want your comment to be published on our video. See you the next time. Bye.